Hello, do you like my very mysterious lighting application? It is very ultra high tech. As you can see, that's how I roll. Anyway, I noticed I had quite a few new subscribers come in today, and I wanted to welcome you guys from the Emily Moyer podcast. And that was a great show, and I want to thank her again. She watches my channel, and I will share that link down below when I upload this video. We discussed a dream I had, a dream and channeling experience I had. You guys are probably quite familiar with. Probably one of the key events of the year that I've shared on here regarding my workplace. I dreamt of being at my workplace with the sky being filled with an orange dust and me being taken around in a limousine by these two men in black like figures who then proceeded to show me some sort of underground city below my current actual workplace where I am now. Actually, I'm not exactly there now because I'm all over the place currently, since my employer claims that he's unable to find people willing to do interviews, and he's short staffed because he claims they're sitting on unemployment and don't want to work. Whatever the case may be, I'm in like 3 or 4 different locations. So, what I meant is my normal working place, but I'm sure you guys know which dream I'm talking about. If you forgot, I will gladly share that below if you just ask me. Um, uh, I probably talked about it about 3 or 4 months ago. So, if anyone from Emily Moyer's show has any additional questions about that dream or the show, because I absolutely do feel it's necessary for us to have another part to the podcast, um, because of because there's more details and there's a lot more dreams that I can talk about as well. So if anyone has more questions, let me know. Anyway, guys, so also for the new subscribers, my last few videos have not been all that great. Um, just in a very strange headspace as of late. Very kind of really a lot of difficulty concentrating, a lot of difficulty focusing, regardless of what I try to change that. Just a lot of really strange emotions coming up, a lot of really strange feelings, just intense kind of emotions would come about, as well as very subtle ones that I would never normally feel before. Just things that are making it really difficult for me to even put down a short video. Something really strange in the air, and you guys know it, you guys feel it too. So, but I will come back, and hopefully I'll have some more dreams come up, and so I could share as well, because it's been quite a few days now where I don't recall any dreams. So, um, I did have that very strange one. Uh, that I shared that was really interesting, but other than that, not really. The big thing right now, guys, is the beating the old horse again. The beating of that old horse has become on a scale like I haven't even seen when this stuff started, guys. Like I'm a veteran at ipetgoat2. Okay, I started researching this in December of 2017, around the same time, a few months after JK Bugout came out with his videos. And by no means is this some kind of massive movement. I mean, the most viewed video out of all of these channels doesn't have any more than 50,000 views at the most. Uh, we're still a small group of people, guys. Having said that, it's a cursed cartoon that just doesn't let people go. And even one of my friends and subscribers who lives here in my city, he's now hooked on it too. So And we're now currently questioning the Christ figure's crown of thorns and why he has them on throughout his journey. And then when he awakens after he exits the birth canal in the underworld, the crown of thorns disappears. That could be symbolic of so many things. To me, like the first thing that comes to mind when I see um, so a crown of thorns, basically, what was it? It was a form of mockery. It was a form of humiliation against Christ, right? Essentially, it was showing him, you think you are a king. Here is your crown, right? So when he exits and the crown of thorns disappear, what I believe the cartoon is implying is that they're essentially saying that he is a real king, so real in fact he needs no crown because the crown is already embedded on his skull in the form of a pyramid. He needs no physical crown, so the prophecy is essentially fulfilled when his crown of thorns um they are this it seems pretty clear that they are trying to depict him as Jesus Christ himself. When the crown of thorns disappeared, then the prophecy of his return, I believe, basically is fulfilled. I know that's kind of strange and subtle, but I think that's what they're trying to imply here. That his suffering wasn't in vain, that he would return. But me and you both know that that's not Jesus and that's not Christ. Especially coming out of the birth canal with the devil right on top of him, facing into the sun. We know who it really is. Um, Having said that, all this stuff has to do with him. All my dreams, all these bizarre Mandela effects, all these bizarre changes have to do with preparing the stage, whatever that may be, for this figure to come about. Um, and of course, ETs are involved. Of course, interdimensional beings are involved. And the stage has to be set for his arrival. So they do whatever changes are necessary to ensure that specific outcome. And that's my opinion, regardless of the VR reality or not. Um, Everything, all roads lead back to this godlike figure they're trying to bring in. So for the new subscribers, I just wanted you to know that's my thoughts on that. And one more thing before I go, guys. Basically, because of my weird work schedules that make no sense anymore, definitely not gonna be uploading as much, and hoping for a dream to come about to share with you guys. But I do think we're gonna do a podcast with my friends this Thursday, and it will be on Madonna's 2019 Eurovision contest and its correlation ipetgoat2, since her show that year was the stage form of that cartoon essentially. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. So we missed Saturday's show, so I hope we don't miss Thursday's show, and I'll share that later on as well. Um, our last show was on Princess Diana, and I've shared that already. Anyway, that's it. I want to welcome new people, and if you have any suggestions as to what you want me to talk about, I will gladly listen, and I'll take your advice seriously. Thank you.